Um, all right, so welcome to my dojo. If you are a Club Penguin fan, we probably saw each other online, you and me. Said some naughty things because we were children and trying to push our boundaries. But Club Penguin is super awesome. And yeah, I'm glad. I'm grateful for Club Penguin and Toontown and MySpace. I wasn't really a MySpace person. I actually never had a MySpace, but my sister and my dad did. I was like a little bit too young, so I wasn't allowed to have social media at the time, and I completely understand it. I don't think I would let Theodore on anything except maybe like YouTube, and I'd control what he saw. I don't know. I don't know how old I was, and I don't know when I'm gonna do that for him. I'm still figuring it all out. So, before we dive into today's episode, I need to breathe. I need to take a breather, and I thought that would be nice to do online. So you guys can watch me gather myself and lose myself all at the same time in the present. And it's kind of hard going from like past to future to present all the time, but it's also kind of mentally exhausting and draining. But it also is really easy because you realize your intentions of telling the past and the present and the future. And whether or not your intentions are received doesn't matter. So right now, my intention is to express myself and to share who I am with the world in hopes that it will inspire others to find happiness, find joy, and to find who we are as a whole. Because I think we are what I changed my Instagram bio to be this morning. We are all seeds. Oh, I also said this in my book, but I don't know when I'm publishing it, so I might as well say it here. Oh gosh. See, two thoughts at once and then they merge and I forget what's happening. So seeds. Let's go back to that. Hold on. Oh, I have like a bubble in my throat. You ever just like pull it up so it can escape? Sometimes I can't do that. Sometimes I can't burp. Actually, Zach, my husband, probably doesn't want me to tell you this, so I won't tell you that. Well, I feel like I already implied it, so I can always cut it out if he wants me to. I feel like he needs mindfulness, but he is very mindful. But he also needs to go get help because he can't burp and it brings him a lot of displeasure. Um, yeah, do it that way you will. It is a disorder where people literally can't burp. It's crazy to think about, like, how does the gas escape? It doesn't. That's why he doesn't drink soda. Well, gas can escape other ways. But every now and then he'll burp, and I'm really proud of him for burping. But I'm also just like, we need to get you a little bit of help. Or if he's happy living his life the way he's living his life. But he has stated that he wants to get the surgery, whatever it is. So my Instagram bio is that we are all seeds that come from, or we are all leaves from the same tree. The tree is like the earth. And we all have the same roots, which would be like planets, universe, soul, whatever concept makes sense to you. And we all come from the same seed. And I think that seed is the light. It's whatever is inside of us that is just so beautiful. Enlightenment. It's finding gratitude. It's finding you. It's finding your life. And oh my goodness, this is why I'm writing a book. So let's take a break. And I'm going to lay down and get cozy for it. So if you want to take a break from this video, you can pause it or skip forward, or maybe you could meditate too. Oh. 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 Okay, so the intention of that was to be present and to see myself a little bit clearer. Does this have light? Oh no, it's red. I like red light at night because it's better for your eyes and to go to sleep. I don't know how to change this one. This one doesn't listen to me as well as the other light. Okay. Um, so when I meditate and I bring myself to the present, we're present all the time. It's our thoughts that bring us to the past and future. And sometimes I, well, always notice them now. I didn't really used to notice them. Before I would notice them, but shut them down and say, no, I'm not allowed to think that. Right now, I'm supposed to empty my brain and not think about anything, clear my mind. I'd set rules for meditation, but there are no rules for meditation. You can do meditation wherever you want. You can go take a dump on the toilet and meditate. You can go eat your breakfast and be so mindful and chew your food and feel the nutrition and the beauty of that food going into your body, because the beauty is in the present. The beauty is in our thoughts. It's in our gratitude. It's in our intentions. When we can intentionally separate and recognize our thoughts as their own, as part of the ego, we can understand them better. We can look at them and say, well, this isn't serving me. This is harming me. This is making me feel like I'm a really bad person. And I know that if I feel that way, I'm going to respond with shame. I'm going to react and I'm not going to be patient. Oh, I was going to tell you my heart rate. Well, right now it's 100. I think it was lower when I was meditating. Yeah, I know it was lower when I was meditating. I can like feel it pulsing inside of me. But I've learned to recognize when it's like really fast and really slow, which is a good thing because it makes me stop and breathe. And right now it's high. Well, somewhat high. High for me. High for me just sitting here. It should be like maybe 70 or 80. I also wear Garmins and auras all the time. If you want, I have my aura, but this is the aura ring. If you want birth control that doesn't mess with your body, instead it tells you about your body. I could show you the finger, but that might be inappropriate. Okay, back to the concept. This isn't serving me. Throw it away. Or that's only if that serves you. If you want to throw it in the trash can, burn it, do it. I've burned paper before. I don't remember what it said. It said like, I choose to love myself, something like that. Obviously, it didn't work for me. That wasn't my method, but that doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. Do you want to burn paper? Then figure out how to do it safely. I personally did it on the porch on a windy day with a candle that was homemade, and it was a little risky, but I had a cup of water right next to me, and then I just put it right in the cup. And then I put out the candle because I was on a wooden porch. I don't know why I thought that was the best idea at the time. Cool. Okay, so throw it away or put it on a higher shelf for later so you don't need to see or touch it. Or bring it to the light. Look at it. Say, what is this thought doing? Am I being stressed? Because this thought is bringing you to the light. It's bringing you to intention. It's helping you understand that you are not your body. That's another book. I Am Not the Body. Or you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not your feeling. You are not your ego. You are you. You are not your choices. But okay, you are not your choices in your sense that you originally think of. You are your choices. You are 100% your choices. But maybe your soul needed to get a little bit lost to get found. And I'm ready for you to be found. I'm ready for you to be enlightened and happy, just like I am, even though I quit my job, even though my house funds are dwindling, even though I'm running out of money, even though the world is telling me I'm in a bad place. It's wrong. I brought it to the light. It's not serving me. So I don't need it anymore. Maybe it's time for me to throw that thought in the trash. But here's the magical thing about life is those thoughts come back and you have to do it over and over and over again until you realize that you are actually self-aware. You are noticing these thoughts that are terrible thoughts. Maybe you think, all right, this is one that brings me shame. And it brings me shame because in my past, I have exposed myself to corn. I don't know if you know what that is, but the like Gen Z millennial TikTok term is naughty things online that you probably shouldn't be watching. I think I've made that point, so we're done. I figured it out. I figured out the light. Okay. You just touch the bottom. See, just practice patience and you'll figure it out. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been stopping when I get frustrated. Like when I spilt so many things this weekend. I spilt like upwards of 10 things. How did that happen? Oh no, I got lost. I don't know what story I was sharing. Let's think about it. Oh, the world is telling me that everything is not good. But I'm telling me that everything is good. I have beautiful things. I am so grateful to have moved across the country to a place where I can start fresh, to a place that has made me understand myself better, to a place that has helped me understand others better because I've always been really sheltered. I've been around people like me my whole life, and I want to be around people that aren't like me anymore because they're going to help me see more clearly that vision of us all connecting and being one. And I want you to imagine there's like a little picture on the internet somewhere. Maybe us teachers only know it, but there's the world. There's actually a lot of pictures that show empowerment and connection because they're so important. The world is here and we're all holding hands around the world. We are all connected. We are all on this earth at this present moment. If you are watching this, do you get that? Are you here? Are you really listening? Are you really being present? Are you being present here in this video? Are you being present in your job? Are you grateful for the opportunities it's bringing you? Are you not grateful? That's fine. Don't be grateful. Get mad. Get angry. Tell your boss what you're feeling because you need to express yourself, whether that's to your boss or to a piece of paper. You need to let it out because that's how you organize it. That's how you sift through bad thoughts. Oh, the bad thought I was thinking was I've watched porn. I've watched children, teenagers be used like I was. And I was afraid that somehow I would end up being that teacher who, sexily put on her socks and I don't know what else do they do in those videos. Wear short skirts. I have not worn a skirt in a very long time. And last time I wore a skirt, I promise you, it was very long. um, but that still doesn't mean that I thought, what if I become a child molester? I'm not really worried about that thought. I love children so much that all I want to do is empower them to get themselves out of corn situations, out of families that are bringing detriment to their mental health or physical health. I want to save the children. And that starts with me saving you. And I know this sounds conceited, maybe to traditionally in your brain, or maybe it sounds offensive. Maybe you don't think you need to be saved. All right, that's fine. You're not ready. But I'm ready for you to be saved. Did you hear that? I'm ready for you to be happy. So what's going to make you happy? What's going to bring you joy? What's going to bring you into the present, into being grateful, into being intentional with every single thing that you do? How can you do that without causing yourself more stress, more anxiety? Maybe that means stopping your composting service because you're paying too much and you're not actually using it and it's just not serving you right now. Sure, composting is great for the earth. Don't let it make you feel bad about yourself. Don't let it make you hurt your soul because you are hurting all of us through your pain. Right, guys. That was a big one. That was a lot to process. Do you need to go pet your dog? Oh, I don't think she likes me petting her, but she closed her tail. All right, I'll pet your tummy. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to post this one without changing it or editing it or whatever, because I think it needs to be said. I think it needs to be out there in the world, even if it's not attractive or beautiful or what you're looking for right now. I hope that it finds the right person who wants to look within and who wants to reflect and who wants to forgive everyone who's hurt them, because those are the people who are going to find peace. Like I found peace. I thought I was going to find it at Montessori. Nope. I found it. Why does it look like that? Oh, because it's changing. There's a light inside of it. I kind of forgot that there was a light bulb and it's probably right there, or at least I can see it better right there because it's thinner. Sometimes I forget to break things down so that I understand them, but it looks like my dinosaur is wearing a necklace. That's so funny. My dinosaur has an aura like us. You need to get yourself a glowing dinosaur. You don't need to do anything. You need to make your own choices. You also don't need to listen to me. Does it make sense? I hope you all go and write books and express yourself and paint and draw, even if you are not thinking that you're good at it. Even if you feel shame while you do it, because then you can take that thought and be like, yeah, I'm feeling shame, but actually I have something really beautiful here in my hands. That's the start of me being creative and me expressing myself and me changing the world, because you and I, are going to change the world. We're going to make the world a better place because we're on this planet not for very long. And if you want to leave this planet, I hope you don't. But it is what it is. I hope through the darkness, you can see the light. Do you see the light in my eyes? Oh my gosh. I love myself and I love you. And I'm glad that you watched this today. And I hope that you share it because everyone could use a little bit of light. All right. I love you. I love you. I'm really bad at saying that. I didn't even say that to my mother-in-law until like yesterday. Even though I do love her. I think she's a beautiful person. I'm a little bit scared of other people's stories about their mother-in-laws. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. I learned to say I love you. You can learn to say it too, to yourself. Peace out.